Hello everybody, we are back for the final. We hope you enjoyed that little segment about CCP. We have a quick announcement before we go to the final. The final, of course, in 5 minutes, our 21:30 Eve time match, Pandemic Legion versus Circle of Two. The announcement, of course, is the PCU contest where you had to guess our top number of users on TQ this evening, and there's actually two winners. The PCU today was 50,238. The two winners who came closest were Solana Dilani and Monkey Drummer. Monkey Drummer is actually a name I really appreciate. You will be winning, you have won, 2 truckloads of Eons. So 2 trucks will pull up at your home and you'll get 15 magazines. Don't know why we'd send a truck, we'll probably just send one guy. Or just DHL, something. You've won, congratulations, congratulations. Everyone, let's quickly clap. Good, good. Now that that's out of the way, let's take 1 or 2 more questions. Trisbik, did you have a SOV-related thingy Dominion question?
Yes,
Good.
yes. These come from some very terrible people who I shouldn't be giving them any time on the air. Anyway, they're worried about being able to build super capitals without SOV4 and how you're going to be able to do that, since the CSAAs won't be invulnerable.
They need to HTFU and build them like they used to build them back in the day before there was invulnerability. People did it. Day. That's right.
Back in my day, we built Celine's mothership in 10 hours with nothing but Interon 5s, and we liked it, damn it!
That is exactly it.
Yeah, so
that's exactly what happened, actually.
Everybody was talking like that on TeamSpeak the whole time.
It was really,
work to the next
really weird night, but yeah.
So basically, we will be back to the old system where people have to, they have to defend their things. God forbid it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Don't say such things.
But I mean, Tresvik, you're in one of those big alliance thingies. Is building Titans going to be impossible now?
I hope not. I mean, I don't do any production on any level. Never really have. I'd imagine it's going to be a little bit more involved, and it may require putting guns on towers at some point.
Oh, God.
But, yeah.
We'll be next people logging on to defend it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It's a harsh reality. But listen to this. I mean, obviously you can have the situation where your alliance wants to build a Titan. You put up 10 CSAAs as kind of diversions, and then, for example, AAA get a little bit uppity and want to take those CSAAs out. So they start taking them out one by one, and that's possible, obviously. But wouldn't you be risking those exact ships? Wouldn't you be risking your Titans? Because if you're hitting an empty CSAA, you could be losing a Titan. You could be losing a lot of caps, which you might not be able to replace at an alliance level because of the moon mining changes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not like there's a precedent for getting a whole bunch of caps together and hitting the wrong CSAA and losing your entire cap fleet in a very embarrassing display of poor intelligence.
I'm sure that's never happened.
No, certainly not in a system called
there.
F-T or anything.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean...
But I mean, really, I mean, obviously it's going to be harder to build them, but it's also going to be harder to resupply the ships trying to destroy them. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I think people just don't quite understand that you're not going to be able to throw around capitals like you are now.
Because today people are like, I mean, their capitals are just rifters to some alliance. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, so long answer to a short question, but very important to get out, just so people don't think that we're never going to see a Titan on TQ anymore. Because
I don't think that would be a terrible thing, but...
No, probably not. But there'll be more fun now because you'll have like a good old mashup or a good old dance-off between capital ships these days.
You're going to put the snap command in?
Yep. So, we are almost at the final. 21:30. It is Circle of Two versus Pandemic Legion. Surprised to see Circle of Two there?
I am a little bit. I mean, we were talking about Cinderella stories before, and I don't know much about Circle of Two. I mean, they could be the most elite PvPers to ever log on to Tranquility, and they made a new alliance, but I think they're kind of relative unknowns, and here they are facing off against PL in the finals.
Groban?
I mean, given the array of teams that were here at the beginning of the tournament, I'm definitely surprised to see them here. Yeah. You've got people who've won the tournament before in your Hun Reloaded.
But there's a lot of alliances out there that are known for PvP or would very much like you to know them for PvP. I mean, there's your Morsis Mihi, your Triumvirate, your AAA. You know, even the Atlas BA
Blanket men thing.
the blanket men team. You know, they looked really impressive early on. Ushrakan had a nice showing. I mean, there's a lot of alliances that I would have picked over Circle of Two just from not knowing who Circle of Two was really before we started looking into the tournament. Now next year, obviously, if Circle of Two has a guaranteed spot, obviously, but when they get back in, we're like, oh yeah, Circle of Two, and you know, they may be crap next time, but they may be awesome. So.
I'd be less surprised if I was eating a bear at the coffee machine at work. That's how surprised I am. I did not see this coming. Obviously, now that we've seen them play, we know why they're here. They're really, really good. But if you had asked me 3 weeks ago when this tournament started, Circle of Two will be in the final, I would have been like, yeah, what's next? Getting eaten by a bear at work. But that is practically how.
That happens if you sit on them, right?
Yes, that's true. That was the estimation before. You cannot ride bears; they will eat you. I think. So. Let's find out who is going to win this Alliance tournament. Let's go straight to the field and look at Pandemic Legion versus Circle of Two.